Welcome to this version of Community Connection. I'm John Ball, and we're in McDonald County with Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Eric Findley. Dr. Findley, you were good enough to come to NEO last year to talk to us. We're beginning a new school year. You got kind of a year under your belt. Tell us, what's your perspective for the coming year?
Well, I'm excited. Obviously, new changes in the horizon. We're switching from a 5-day school week to a 4-day week, which creates some of its own challenges. But the staff and I were excited about those challenges and the things that we have put in place. They're going to make McDonald County a better place than it was a year ago.
Okay, well, now, understand, I'm a NEO graduate.
I understand.
And there's been a rivalry between McDonald County and NEO for years and years. But McDonald County is so much more than just their sporting events.
Oh, absolutely. We're the fourth largest school district in the state by per square mile. Wow. 468 square miles. So when you start looking at that and 65 bus routes and the challenges that we have with not just getting kids to school, but when you talk about those sports rivalries, allowing kids to participate in practices. So when we send a bus from Rocky down to Anderson for practice, from Southwest City to Anderson for practice. So we run extra bus routes so that we give our students an opportunity to participate in those sports. Most schools, you just go to school and your parents pick you up. Well, we send them on a bus, we take the bus back to the school, then they get picked up there. It gives our students an opportunity to participate in a chance that they wouldn't be able to do that otherwise.
You know, I remember last year we talked about the enormous amount of miles within the school district, and one of your challenges was going to be able to get around to every school so that everybody knew what your philosophy was and how things are. After being here a year, has your philosophy changed any?
No, it hasn't. I mean, every child, every day, whatever it takes. I feel like if every school in America would have that same philosophy, think where we'd be. Think where everybody would be, because you have to meet the kids where the kids are. You can't cookie cutter this. You can't say, well, this kid in third grade, and we try that. That's the problem. DESE tries to say, well, as a third grader, you should be at this level. As a fourth grader, you should be at this level. Unfortunately, everybody is not there. Some are above, some are below. So we have to meet those kids at whatever level they're at and try to get them at the highest level as possible by the time they graduate from high school.
Of course, the high school is put in a place where it's almost in the middle of the school district, and that's vitally important. What do you do to encourage kids to want to come all the way to Anderson to high school?
Well, obviously it's their only choice of high school in our district, but I just think the visibility by going out and promoting what we have to offer district-wide to all the schools. I don't just go to Anderson Elementary or Anderson Middle School. I go to every school in a county every week. And I think the offerings that our high school is putting out, our football program was one of the best in school history last year. We have a new second-year band director that's doing a phenomenal job in our district that's building that up. Our theater department is second to none. We have our own theater building. We have our own theater for them. And our theater instructor is just doing amazing things every week out there. So I think when we continue to promote what our high school does, and we promote that down in middle schools all across the county, people start getting their own desire to want to come. So it's not forced. It's more of a, hey, this is where I get to go.
Here at KNEO, we've had a couple of real good opportunities. We were in Pineville to see a couple of guys that talked about the reenactment of the Civil War. Yeah. We came down to the high school and we saw the kids put together a phenomenal tiny house.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about those kind of things. Those are kind of outside of the realms of actually reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Sure. Well, I think that's the world we're in today. Technical education is needed desperately in this state. Actually, it's needed nationwide. That's why State Tech of Lynn is the fastest growing college in America, because they're promoting plumbing, electricians, heavy equipment. I read something yesterday where they have a grounds turf management class. So all of these areas that we all know that we need they're promoting that. And so we're trying to do some of that within our own program. We have welding classes where students learn how to weld. We have plumbing and electrical classes where they're learning that. And then we do have a class where they actually build a complete tiny home. The only difference in that tiny home and a home that the rest of us live in is it's 500 square feet compared to 1,500 square feet. And those students learn from the very bottom. They don't pour a foundation, but they have to build a tiny home foundation, which is out of lumber, and then they build it up from there. So they learn all aspects of it. They learn the framing, the siding, painting, caulking, flooring. They learn every aspect of building a house.
Good citizens is kind of a trickle-down effect. Good citizens come from good students. Good students come from good educators. What are you doing to promote those good educators in the area?
Well, I'm fortunate that we have some really, really good educators. We have 41 new ones to the district this year. Part of our plan when we went to 4-day was to recruit the best educators we could in our state. Competing against Arkansas and other districts that maybe offer something that we don't. We had to give something different that others don't have. And that's when we started promoting the 4-day work week. We feel like that's going to give teachers more excitement, give them a little bit more energy at the end of the week. And whenever you start, when they have more energy, they're more productive, and the students are more productive. So we're expecting great results out of just that small change there. We celebrate our teachers. We celebrate every month with a Teacher of the Month. We celebrate at the end of the year with the Teacher of the Year. Little things like that. And I say little because we could do so much more. I wish we could do more. But just patting somebody on the back sometimes is enough. And we want to continue to do that. We want to continue to let our teachers know how great they are and how much we appreciate them.
Well, the beginning of the new school year is almost here. There's an air of excitement around here. Tell me, what is the one thing that you're really excited about to start school year?
Well, I'm excited about the change. I'm always excited about school year starting, football season starting. I don't know that I can narrow it down to just one. I love the first day of school. I drive, and I did this last year. I drive to every school on opening day. It takes me all day. It literally takes me all day long. But it's great to see the kids. When you sit down at the lunch table next to a little first grader and they ask you if you're the president. And I said, well, no, I'm not the president. But I wouldn't want to be accused of that. But things like that, just seeing the kids, again, meeting the kids where they are. I'm nobody to them, which is perfectly fine. Their teacher's way more important than me, but I like to see them and see their excitement.
Well, Dr. Findley, thank you so much. I know you're a busy guy, but you took a little bit of time out of your day to tell us who you are and what it's all about, because like it or not, McDonald County is going to go by you, by your attitude, by what you do, by your excitement, and we can see that McDonald County is a long ways ahead of a lot of other schools.
Oh yeah, I think we have a lot of great things to offer here, and I kind of have a philosophy too. If you can't enjoy going to work, don't go to work. So have fun, come to work, be happy, be excited, and every day's not going to go perfect, but you have a lot more going right whenever you're happy to be there and excited, and that's what we're trying to promote, and I think that we're doing a good job of that.
All right, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.